Good early Saturday morning to you, coming to you live from Comet Park in Catonsville, Maryland. This will actually be a road game for the Comets. Today's game was scheduled with Lansdowne, and their fields might not have been playable, so they chose to play it here. Both coaches agreeing on the location, and we are ready for baseball here in an overcast morning, Comet Park. 45, 47 degrees at game time. Heavy overcast in the sky. Field looks in good maintenance, a little bit sloppy over maybe by first base, just a hair. But other than that, we will be in good shape. Good morning to everybody coming in. Mike Beachman, hello. Debbie Burnfeld, hello. Monterey Molly, hello. Casey's Corner of the World, hello. Welcome in, friends. We're going to have a good one here today. Let's go down. Catonsville will be your visitors, so we will go through them first and their roster in full. Comets at 5-4 going into today's game. Average at 293, on base percentage at 380, slugging at 386, strikeout ratio at 23%. That's down for the Comets, which has helped them most recently and everything that they've been doing. 23 errors on the year, 2-3 on the year. So that's a challenge. That's got to be corrected as we go through everything on this today. Let's look down the lineup. Logan Myler hitting 500 right now. He leads the team with 6 walks and leads the team in average through 9 games played. Harrison Dean, also 9 games played, hitting 469. Leads the team in plate attempts with 36, and he's carrying the team lead with 15 hits. Colin Hood went deep yesterday with a big fly. He's played in 8 games this year, hitting 333. Rory Reinhardt been in 4 games with 2 plate appearances, no average currently. Blake Kalarick, number 5, hitting 150 on the year, still working on digging out of his funk. He's a good player. He's going to find it. He's got 12 Ks on the year. Preston McDevitt been in 1 game, 2 plate appearances, no average yet. Jaden Cazillo, 2 games, no plate appearances, or no average, 2 plate appearances. Devin Benhayen, he's been in 7 games this year, hitting 357. Rowan Walchek, been in 3 games this year, no average with 3 plate appearances. Matt Roseboom, been in 2 games, 1 plate appearance, no average. Adam Steffen hitting 222 in the year, been in 8 games. Braden Godwin, been in 7 games this year, hitting 238. Jack Kearney, 4 games this year, no average and 7 plate appearances. Gunnar Gemmel been in 3 games, hitting 167. Dan Lauer, the captain catcher, been in all 9 games this year, hitting 321. Dominic Landracina, been in 1 game, no average, 1 plate appearance. Braden Bates, been in 3 games, 5 plate appearances, hitting 600. Cody Schwartz, been in 1 game, batting 1,000. That's the way to do it, 1 plate appearance. Tommy Bolster, hitting 207, been in all 9 games for the senior leader. I believe he'll be on the bump today. Leads the team in RBIs with 7 and runs scored with 8. Also leads the team in stolen bases for the center fielder with 8 as well. And Billy Armenis, been in 7 games, hitting 190. For your homestanding, Lansdowne Vikings, record of 6-3 this year. Brad Tippin is your coach with Jeff Simpson, Rob Sawyer, Sean Murphy. Team average going into today, hitting 268, OBP of 414, slugging percentage 368. Strikeout ratio at 22%, fielding ratio at 909, 18 errors on the year. For the roster for the Vikings, number 1, Matt O'Donnell hitting 421 of the year. Number 3, Justin White hitting 222. Number 4, Brian Wyckoff, no average currently through 4 at-bats. Number 5, Logan Harklerode hitting 294. Number 6, Sean Littman hitting 500. Number 7, Mikey Lambert hitting 374. Number 8, Brian Angermeyer hitting 1,002 ABs. Number 9, David Esleek hitting 500 through 4 ABs this year. Number 13, Derek Irvin hitting 211. Number 17, Cade Gregory hitting 222. Number 20, Luke Martin hitting 263. 21, Alan Hipp, no average through 5 at-bats. Number 22, Ian Patterson hitting 222 in the year. Number 23, Ryan Keogh hitting 143. And number 24, Jeremy Branch, no average currently. Both coaches are up there on the field and getting things checked out here. Ryan Rowe, no, not a doubleheader. Right after this one, I will be doing UFL football today. 12:30 time frame on that, so that'll be a lot of fun. Drive a hybrid now, people. Hello, welcome in. Is Pete the sponsor of the team? No, not a sponsor. Last I looked, my bank account doesn't hold that type of change. Welcome in. Cameron, good to see you. And going through, so. Drive the hybrid. You can be classy in the chat or we can remove you real quickly. So have some class out there. Real simple. Coaches are going over the ground rules right now, and we're going to have a good time today. We're going to have a real good time today. On the mound for the homestanding Lansdowne Vikings. Again, this is a home game for the Vikings. Due to field conditions, both coaches made a decision, or the athletic directors, one of the two, made a decision that this would be the best location to do it. So that's why they're doing it. So Lansdowne will be home today. Matt O'Donnell going to be on the hill, been the captain pitcher for the Vikings, their number one ace. We're looking forward to watching him pitch today. And umpires are looking to get this thing started early, which is a good thing. We're 6 minutes early on it then. What's Ross and Found? Hello. Good to see you, Ross and Found. Preston's on the Comets. Preston's on the Comets. Again, Comet Park today, 45 to 47 degrees. No wind. No wind at all today, which is a good thing here. We've had some challenges recently with that. And then good weather overall. I mean, it's a little overcast, but we'll deal with it. So, with all the rain in Ohio, we moved some locations too. There you go. There you go. Pixie dust, please. Pixie dust. Go Comets, Ross and Found says yes. Again, they're going over the ground rules, talking about the situations. Over here it is a sloping field on the Comets field on the first base side. It's a heavy slope down after the side of that, so that'll be interesting if any balls go over there to play. Of course, it is a high raised catching position. If you look at the field, it's tough to see from your angle, but it is a raised position for the home plate to give it a flat field. Balance of it 10 feet back is about a 4-foot drop. So it's always fun for the catchers. Always fun for the catchers. Space Mountain Dave, welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome in this morning. Both teams are huddled up right now, going over with things with their assistant coaches. Comets have got their sticks together. Your 1-2 combination of Dean and Myler are getting, and Bolster 1-2-3 standard for the Comets, getting themselves loose and ready to go. All right, Lansdowne looks ready to take the field. As soon as these coaches are done, we will be good to go. Glad you're joining us here on this Saturday morning. 18 people in here already. Have some fun with us. And I am looking forward to calling the game. Looking forward to calling it. Those coaches are shaking hands. This is a good matchup because it is two rival schools, the two locations where these two schools lie. Most of these kids, for the majority, know each other and have played against each other. There goes the Vikings taking the field, everybody. Most of the kids know each other. They've played against each other throughout the years, so this will be interesting. I actually coached the pitcher for the Vikings today, Mr. O'Donnell. I coached him when he was young in both basketball and baseball. He's a good kid, good family, and he's focused and ready. So I guess we are going to do the national anthem. Looks like the Lansdowne crew has brought their sound system. So if everybody would please respect the national anthem. You may not be able to hear it, but please know that's what we're doing. All right. We say a personal thank you out of respect for your service for all soldiers, past, current, and we say blessings for those in the future that have served our country, men and women that have given their lives so that we can have the freedom we so enjoy. And we also say blessings to the families of those soldiers as the families serve just as much as the soldiers themselves. Matt O'Donnell on the hill. He's getting himself loose. Lansdowne Vikings are getting themselves ready to go. And we will be fired up here with some morning baseball here from Comet Park today. Nathan, welcome in. Thank you for joining today. If you are new, say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in. Tell your friends and family about what we're doing here. Let them know. Come on in. Join us in and have some fun here. Do you guys play doubleheaders on Saturday? No, Ryan, we don't. Saturdays are generally used for makeup games for the most part. Rainouts throughout the week is what we do here. And that's what happened with this one. It was a rainout of earlier this week. It was on Wednesday that these two teams were supposed to play, and it got rained out and pushed to today. David and SC, what's up? Another great day for baseball. Yes, another great day for baseball. We're looking forward to it. Again, we welcome fans from both teams coming in today, hopefully joining us here and having some fun on the call. And I don't have an Amber today to bring me beverages, so that's I like those days when Amber's into the thing bringing me beverages, you know. Got music on both sides of it today. We've got the girls varsity softball team home as well today, and they are up top. So we got music all around us. Matt O'Donnell's just about finished his warm-ups. Harrison Dean is stepping up there close to the plate. I was looking for game changer by either team, but right now I don't see either team running a live GC. Doesn't look like that's going to happen today. So we will work off of what we got. Jason Thibodeau, hello, welcome in. All right, Lansdowne Vikings are talking with O'Donnell, getting a last-minute touch. Harrison Dean is up there ready to go. Myler on deck. Dean hitting .469. Again, leading the team in plate appearances, leading the team with 15 hits currently, ready to go. Right-hander Dean steps in. O'Donnell's ready. Here we go. Right-hander first pitch of the game. First pitch, swing and a miss. 10:01 a.m. Game time first pitch. We're off and running. O'Donnell looks in, working from a stretch. Dean waiting on the pitch. Ball down low, 1-1. Welcome into all the friends joining today. No matter how you found us, we're just glad you're here. Lansdowne is up. Okay, there we go. Just went live for me. Thank you. Ground ball hit up the middle. O'Donnell fields his position, flips it over to first. One away here in the first as Dean goes down. Around the defense for the Vikings in the outfield, Keogh, Patterson, and White left to right. In the infield, Gregory will be at third base. Your shortstop will be Harkla Road. Second baseman, Lambert. First baseman, McCartan. Behind the plate will be Irvin. O'Donnell's ready to go to Myler. First pitch here. Strike right there to lead it off. No balls, one strike. Thank you, Debbie, for letting me know that. O'Donnell working at a consistent, rapid pace early in the game from the stretch full position. Myler waiting on it. Bolster on deck. Ground ball hit hard over to first. Up cleanly is your first baseman, McCartan. And that's going to be 2 outs in the inning. It's going to bring up Tommy Bolster. Bolster this year for the Comets. He's leading the team in stolen bases, leading the team in RBIs, leading the team in runs scored, batting .207 on the year. Tiki Bear Tim, welcome in. Good to see you here today. Where's everybody watching from today? Light up a chat for me with your state or location in the world. Let me know. Here's a pitch from O'Donnell to Bolster. Way high. 1 ball. That one slipped a little bit, went flying high. Bolster stays in the box. He's waiting on it. He's not even going to step out. O'Donnell likes the timing and ready to roll. 2-0. Ball's going to get a little wet today. There's some dew on the ball on the field today. Brooklyn, New York in the house. Lower New Hampshire in the house. It's raining there this morning. Debbie, that's wrong. That's not the Comets pitcher. That's the Vikings pitcher. Izzo's place. Hello. Ball up top. 3-0. Welcome in, Chris. Izzo's place. Good to see you. Jacob Farnsworth. Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. 20 some good people in here already. O'Donnell, 3-0 pitch with 2 outs. Here it comes. Ball up top, way high. They're going to put the leading base stealer on the bake. Paul's in dog catchers in Oregon. Welcome in. Good to see you, DC. How you doing? Coming in from Champaign Creek, Oregon. What a beautiful area of the country. Parks with the Pridgeons. Hello, JD. Good morning. Ohio's in the house as well. O'Donnell looks over at Bolster, getting his lead at first. Rocks and deals, not going. Ball up top. Throw down to first. Snap throw. Down to first by Irvin, keeping him close. Lauer stepping in there today. He's hitting 321 of the year. He's worked consecutively over these last week and a half to bring his average up, and he's done a great job at it. O'Donnell at the set, looks over to Bolster. Not going. Ball up top. 2-0. These kids do love seeing when everybody puts in the chat where you're watching from, so I appreciate that. Shampoo, okay. Interesting. Shampoo Creek, Oregon. There you go. O'Donnell, 2-0. Ball down low. They throw down to first again. Nice pick down at first base by McCartan to keep that ball in the infield. 3-0 after 2 quality at-bats. Whoa. 2-1. Okay, change. Ball last one was called a strike. 2-1. I missed that one. Pitchers are going to be interchanging balls throughout the day. As it hits the surface here, again, we had a rain overnight, so your grass areas are going to be wet. Back home in Raleigh, North Carolina, Parks of the Pridgeons is watching from Carolina. We got people watching from all over the continental U.S. today. Lauer steps in there, 2 balls, 1 strike. Bolster's getting his lead. O'Donnell, Bolster, he's gone. Pitch comes in. That's a strike. Throw down to second. Bolster steals another one. His team lead now up to 9. Now up to 9 stolen bases on his team lead. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Philadelphia, PA in the house, the first capital of the U.S. Welcome in to Ross and Found from the PA. Ross and Found, a big supporter to the community and the channel. We appreciate you being here, Ross. And his Phillies won last night, so he's in a good mood this morning. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of first. Again, while we're playing at Comet Park, this is a home game for the Vikings of Lansdowne today. O'Donnell at the set, looks in. Here he goes. Fouls that one straight back. That will be maybe it's on the golf course. We did have 4 balls on the golf course this week while I was away. So that's an additional 5 to the total right there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lauer up there from the 4 spot, battling. O'Donnell steps off. Resets himself. He's ready to go. At the set. Looks the runner back. Here's pitch. Curveball, fouls another one off on another one over to the golf course. That's 2 in a row. Lauer doing a good job of bouncing up the pitch count. Bouncing up the pitch count. Right-hander looks in. O'Donnell at the set, goes through his cadence. Here's a pitch. Curveball, flew by ball behind third base. Third baseman over. He'll get back and make the play. Gregory over there on the play. That's the end of the first inning. No score for the Comets. Vikings coming back. Let's go down the lineup for both teams real quick, if you wouldn't mind. Again, O'Donnell on the hill for the Vikings. For the Comets, the lineup is going to be Dean, Myler, Bolster, Lauer, Armenis, Ben Hagen, Godwin. Good to see you, my friend. Hey, if any of the parents over there need a link, I'm doing it live. Yeah, I'm fully live right now. No, I'm doing it here. I'll give you a bunch of these. Just hand them out to the parents. All they got to do is click there. It'll take them right to it. Good to see you, Kev. Absolutely. Lineup for the Comets: Dean, Myler, Bolster, Lauer, Armenis, Ben Hayen, Godwin, Kalarick, Kearney. That's your lineup for your Comets. Let's look at the Vikings lineup. For the Comets on the hill today will be, I believe it's Bolster going today. I just didn't look down. Yes, Bolster is going to be your Comets pitcher. For your Vikings, Lambert's going to lead it off. Harkler second, Gregory third, O'Donnell fourth, McCartan fifth, Irvin sixth, Keogh seventh, Patterson eighth, White ninth in the lineup. Here comes Bolster out to get himself loose and get it going here. Let me get the scoreboard updated. Bottom of the inning. Lansdowne pitcher Matt O'Donnell, 16 pitches, 9 strikes last inning. For the Comets defensively, it's going to be Kalarick at third, Dean at short, Myler at second. Over at first, it's going to be Armenis. Around the outfield, it's going to be Ben Hayen in left, Kearney in center. And the standard for the Comets pulling up right field, and he's done a really solid job this year, is Godwin. Looks like for the Comets, your DH today. I'm trying to see who DH is going to be. I have to figure that out when we get to it. They don't have that registered in there yet. We'll get to that in just a second. All right. Bolster's finishing up his warm-ups. Comets are just about ready to go. Lambert, Harkler, Gregory, your first three for the Vikings. Parks at the Pigeons. JD will be back in a couple minutes. They've been doing a great job streaming down in Florida recently. Got a lot of quality people in this chat. Lansdowne's just 45 minutes from Philly. No, it can't be. Lansdowne is 5 minutes from my house, Rawson found. Lansdowne's like 8 minutes from my house. And I'm a good ways. I'm a lot further than that from you. That might be a different part. It's got to be a different part. It's got to be multiple Lansdowns out there, I'd imagine. All right, here we go. Here we go. Lambert's ready. Number 7 for the Vikes. Lambert batting 364 on the year. He's got a 471 on base percentage. Leads the team, tied for the team lead in stolen bases here. Carries it with 6. Yeah, darn you, Google. Google will get you sometimes. Lambert steps in, right-handed hitter. Bolster's up on top of the hill. Here we go. Strike right there to start it off. Bolster working from a full windup position himself. Right-hander deals. Ground ball hit hard over to first base. Pitcher's going to have to cover. He does, and he gets it there. Armenis to Bolster. One away. Solid flip play. That's going to bring up Harkler to start in shortstop for the Vikings. Harkler this year hitting 294. He's got a 368 on base percentage. Solid slugging percentage of 353. Right-hander steps in. No practice swings. He's ready to go. First pitch, swing, and a miss up top, 0-1. Both pitchers working at a quick, rapid pace this morning. Here it is. Strike right there, 0-2. Right-hander Bolster kicks and deals. Ball outside, 1-2. I should have seen if I could have 7-Eleven deliver beverages to the field. That would have been good. Or we should have gone to 7-Eleven this morning. We should have got up earlier and done that. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Curveball pops straight up. I'll be straight back behind me. 2-2, 1 away. Right-hander bolstered, rubs down his pants, touches his hat, rubs his pants. He's ready to go. Here we go again. Check swing. Did he go? No. Umpire down at first base says no. He did not break the plane. That's going to be a full count, 3-2. Don't forget, you have a home run emoji in there, members. You have a strikeout emoji in there, members. You can use both. Ground ball hit hard over to third. Kolarek fields it. Backing up at the plate, throws to first. Pick at first. What a pick by our menace at first. He picks up Kolarek, saves the error, and gets the out 5-3 on the big short hop over there at first. You also have, for members, you have the Comets emojis available for any Comet fans that want to use them. That's going to bring up number 17, Cade Gregory, hitting .222 in the year. Leading the team in walks with 7. He's got a .440 on-base percentage. 2 outs here in the inning. Pitch comes in high. That's a ball, 1-0. Fly ball, center field and playable. Kearney's under it. He's got a camp out there, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3. We go. Bottom of the inning, everybody. Bottom of the inning. We'll be right back here in just a minute. All right, we're coming back in here, ready to go in the 2nd inning. It's going to be our menace, Ben Hayen, Godwin coming in. Our menace, Ben Hayen, Godwin, Kolarek, and Kearney. Bottom 5 in the lineup. Bottom 5 in the lineup. O'Donnell's back on the hill. He's getting himself together. All right, Hood will be your DH. Looks like Hood will be hitting in the DH spot for our menace. Colin Hood to lead it off. Note to that to anybody watching, if you're looking at the Lansdowne game changer, Hood hitting for our menace as a DH today. Surf Bump John, good morning. Good morning. 5 days to the NFL draft. Yes, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to that. JD's now in here on his regular account. All right, Colin Hood this year going into today's game. He's hitting .333 on the year again. Had his first home run in the last game yesterday. Right-hander's ready to go. Ben Hayen on deck. Here we do. Top of 2. Ball down low in the dirt. 1-0 pitch coming. O'Donnell again works on the stretch. Line drive hit hard over the left field. Base hit. Hard shot by Hood. Here comes Devin Benhayen. Benhayen in 7 games hitting .357. Left-hander in the box looking down at the coach to see what the plays are going to be. O'Donnell from the stretch looks the runner back. Not going. Ball up top, 1-0. Bolster through the first inning. 10 pitches, 7 strikes. Swing and a miss up top, 1-1. O'Donnell looks in at the batter. 1-1 count, top of the second. Runner's going. Ball down low. Catcher throws down. He is saved. In there with a head first dive for the Comets. They got a runner in scoring position. Good crowd here today. Real solid crowd all the way around for both teams. If you're brand new, hit that subscribe today and help us out. It's free to do. It helps out the channel. We're on our way to 22,000, not far. Now they're going to try to lay one down, and it's batted foul. Benhayen pops it out now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. O'Donnell wets down his hand, wipes down the ball, gets a better grip to it. Deuces are wild here with 2 balls, 2 strikes in the second. Hood gets his lead. Benhayen waiting on the pitch. Going to be out of play. Back behind us into a tree. Right-hander O'Donnell looks things over. Ball, fly ball, right behind the shortstop area. That's going to be an out. 1 away. Here in a second. Good morning, Alex Miller. Welcome in. Here comes Godwin. Braden hitting today .238 through 7 games, and he has been a fixture in right field. Popped up behind first base. Second baseman over. First baseman over. It's going to get out of play foul. Nobody gets to it. Should say Goodwin. I'm so used to Godwin because I have a good friend who's spelled the same way, and he is Godwin. And Braden here is Goodwin. It's tough when you have friends with the same name. I've had that happen a couple times this year. Nickname Goody on the team. Teammates really support the right fielder. Piglet True Loves Disney, welcome in. David T, welcome in. Braden steps in here. He's got new life. Chance to rip one here. 1 strike on the hitter. Strike right there on a splitter. Getting one over there. Soft action on the spin, but just enough to throw him out. 30-plus people watching right now. Everybody drop where you're watching from. We like to let these players know where everybody's watching from all over the world. Down off again. That was another one on the golf course. They're losing balls left and right today. Just the amount of money Catonsville would save if they put up a fence there on balls alone would pay for the fence. South Florida in the house. Braden waiting on it. 0-2, one away. O'Donnell wanting to work out of the short jam. Zippity-doo, Doug, good morning. Fly ball, right center field. Center fielder tracking it over. He is going to not make the play. It's going to fall in front of the right fielder for a hit. Runner coming from second, flying around third. No play at the plate. RBI double for Goody. RBI double. Comets on the board, 1-0. As that ball tracked, right center is just a plethora of challenges out there. As the wind, when you get up there a little bit, that high wind will swirl that ball a little, and it tracked it from center to right center and fell down in for an RBI double for Braden Goodwin. 238 on the year. All right, that's going to bring up Mr. Caleric, the third baseman. Made a nice play in the first inning. Pitch comes in. That's a strike. Caleric this year, working through it, batting 150 on the year. Right-hander deals. O'Donnell just a bit outside, 1-1. Kearney on deck, the ninth hitter in the lineup. Will roll the lineup after him. Popped up, foul, going to be out of play again. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. O'Donnell from the set, looks in. Check, swing up top. He doesn't go. 2-2. I was really surprised that ball fell in front of the right fielder out there. I really thought that should have been caught by White, but again, with those winds, he saw the center fielder coasting over. It looked like it was going to be an easy play for the center fielder, and the wind just moved that ball. Caleric, 2 balls, 2 strikes, waiting on it. O'Donnell rocks and deals. Ball up top, 3-2, going full. Top of the second here. Up top for a ball. He takes the walk. First and second. Nobody, 1 out here in the first. Kearney stepping up, 9th hitter in the lineup. Kearney's looking for his first hit of the year. He's had 7 plate appearances. Had 6 Ks. He's working through getting some contact, getting himself back on track. Last year saw some real quality at bats out of this kid. Runners get their lead at first and second. Strike right there. Rinser, hello, welcome in. Good to see you. JD, using up those members emojis. If you'd like to be a member, it's cheap, 3 cents a day. You can use those emojis too. Here's the pitch from O'Donnell. Line drive hit hard up the middle. Ground ball. Fielded it short. Touches the bag for 1. On to first. Save. Pulled off the bag. Pulled off the bag. Would have been a double play. Pulled off the bag. Kearney hustles down the field. It's going to be a fielder's choice out. 6 unassisted. 2 outs in the inning. Jeff Condon, what's up? Good morning. Jeff Condon, a huge supporter of the channel as well. Thank you for being here today. Heading to a baby shower. You read that right. Oh, my God. Thank you. Good to see you soon, buddy. That's going to bring up Harrison Dean here. 2 outs in the inning. Runners at the corners for the Comets. Hatbox Ghost is in the house. What's up, Jerry? How are you? Line drive, center field, going to fall in, base hit. Dean gets an RBI single. Here comes the throw, going to third. He is safe. Gets by him, out of play. Runner will get to home on the throw. We're going to have an E9 out in right field from White. He overthrew The shortstop cutoff hit, bounced to the third baseman. He couldn't handle it. Bounces past him, going out of play. Dean will go all the way to the third. So it'll be an RBI single for Dean. 2 bases on the error. Comets up 2-0 here. Actually, correction, 3-0 here. As Myler comes up with 2 outs in the inning. Strike up top. There's a strike. Myler, 0 for 1 today. Right-hander O'Donnell looks in. Dean gets his lead. Strike 2 up top. 0-2. Myler leading the team in average today. He was batting .500 going into today. Also leads the team in walks with 6. Ball up top, 1-2. O'Donnell goes fishing up top, see if he can find something, and no fish in the pond on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Fly ball, right field and playable. Driving him back. He'll make the catch just short of the wall. That'll be an out. Comets pick up a couple more here in the second. We're going to the bottom of 2. Vikings coming to hit for their second at bat of the game. And it will be O'Donnell, McCartan, Irvin, and Kehoe coming up. Tomorrowland Traveler, Triple T, what's up? Welcome in, my friend. Again, membership is easy. It's simple. You can do that and get special perks and privileges, which include the awesome emojis that we have during the game, the strikeout emoji, the home run emoji, the Comets emojis. Bolster makes his way out to the mound, getting himself loose. 30-plus people watching right now. That's awesome. We love that. Debbie Bernfeld says Matt O'Donnell, 41 pitches total, 26 strikes through 2. Comets are finishing their warm-ups, just about ready. All right, ball's going down. We're about ready to go. O'Donnell's making his way up to the plate. Surf Bum John hitting up all those emojis. Love it. Again, we are at Comet Park, but this is a rain-up makeout, and the field position was moved due to the quality of the fields. That's why it's being played here for Comets. They are the visitors today. Bolster steps in. We're ready to go, bottom of 2. Strike, first pitch right there. Swing and a miss. 0-2 count to O'Donnell. O'Donnell, one of the leading hitters for this Vikings club. Batting .421 with a 500 OBP. He goes down swinging. He thought he got a tip of it. Catcher holds it. That's going to be a strikeout. Bolster says take a seat over there. Use your strikeout emojis, everybody. Have some fun. It's going to bring up number 20, Luke Martin, hitting .263 on the year. .316 slugging percentage for the left-handed stick. Bolster kicks and deals. Foul ball down off the third base side, all the way up to the softball field. Got to be awake over there. Bolster back up top, rocks and deals. Ground ball tapped in front of the plate. Bolster's going to field his position, throws down the line. Martin didn't even run. He just started walking. I'm not sure what he was doing there. I'm not sure what happened, but he just stopped running. That was an easy play at first. All right, it's going to bring up number 13, Derek Irvin. Irvin hitting 211 on the year. Right-hander takes the first pitch, breaker for a strike. Bolster up top, full windup deals. Swing and a miss, strike two. Bolster can get the out here. That is a really quick inning with a low pitch count. Ground ball over to third. Foul. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here, bottom of 2. Yeah, smooth delivery for sure. Absolutely, JD. Here's the pitch. Fouls that one straight back. Up there battling. Irvin. Starting catcher, backstop for the Vikings. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Drop third strike. Lauer's got to throw it down. He will. And that'll end the inning. Quick inning for Bolster. Relatively low pitch count. We're going to the top of the third here at Comet Park. We'll be right back in just a moment. All right, coming back in. O'Donnell's getting his warm-ups in. Bolster, Debbie, make sure we're putting, there we go, the spaces. Bolster, 19 pitches, 16 strikes through 2. 19 pitches, 16 strikes through 2. Comets coming up this inning, it's going to be Bolster, Lauer, and Hood. Bolster, Lauer, and Hood. First at bat, Bolster walked for us his first one. Well, Kerry, there's nothing we can do. The field sits about 20 feet in the air, and unfortunately, I don't have any legs or a left hand, so I can't climb the backstop to make that happen. I'm giving you the best that I can. I wish I could do more. That's as high as we can get it, and the field just sits at Comet Park. We sit down below the field where it comes back here by the backstop. It's about a 4 to 5 foot drop from where the field is. Years ago, they should have put this backstop a lot closer and been nicer, but can't do it. O'Donnell kicks and deals. First pitch, check swing. He didn't go. First base umpire says nope. 1 ball. O'Donnell rocks and sets. Some of the fields, you're right up close. Some of the fields, the backstop is like a foot away, and it's great. Pitch comes in. That's a strike, and those fields are a lot easier. Last week at Towson, we dealt with the challenge they had this giant tarp behind home plate. We couldn't even get a good angle on the field. We had to take a shot from literally like the third base line, and that was horrible, but it's the best we could do. Bolster hits a shot, center field, trackable, over the head. It's going to bounce all the way to the wall. Bolster's heading for two. He's going to be up in there with a leadoff stand-up double. That's going to bring up Lauer. Lauer today 0 for 1. Hood on deck. Top of the third here. Ball up top, 1-0. Bolster with that leadoff double getting his lead. Second baseman, Lambert over there, playing a little cat and mouse with him. Look at second, just a move back there to keep Bolster close. Nice move by O'Donnell. Lauer up there going into today's game was batting .321. Swing and a miss up top. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rocks and deals. Curveball hit hard to center field again. Running away from the center fielder. It's going to split him up into the gap. Here comes Bolster. He's going to try to score. Throw coming in is going to be offline and roll into the infield. RBI single for Lauer. Comets go up 4-0 here, top of the inning. That's going to bring up Hood. We're going to have a courtesy runner for the catcher, I believe. Courtesy runner today is going to be, wait to see who's going to come out of the Comets dugout. It's going to be Preston McDevitt, courtesy runner for the catcher. Nobody out, runner on first. Hood steps in. Hood today, 1 for 1 with a run scored himself. McDevitt gets his lead at first. Ball in the dirt down low. O'Donnell looks over at McDevitt. Those two played together as kids. They know each other well. Hood takes a ball. Just missed. 1 ball, no strikes. O'Donnell at the set. Looks over to first. McDevitt's got his lead. Taking a little bit more. Throw coming in from O'Donnell. Foul ball ripped. Foul. That almost took off somebody's head over there. Two balls, 1 strike to Hood. Hood steps in, taps the plate, does a little shimmy, shake, twerk there type thing. I'm not sure what that was by Hood. McDevitt gets his lead. Here comes O'Donnell. Hood fouls that one back. That's on the golf course. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here. Hood steps in. Gets himself together. O'Donnell comes back to the stretch position. McDevitt with the lead. There's a pitch. Ball up top. Throw comes down, goes almost over the first baseman's head. Nice effort down there by McCartan to save that. That ball would have been down the right field line, and you'd have had probably 2 bases on that. O'Donnell looks in. McDevitt gets the lead. Hood's waiting on it. 3-2, full count pitch. Here's a pitch. Ground ball hit hard up the middle. Shortstop's got it. Flips to second for 1. Back to first. No, they can't get him. It's only a fielder's choice. Hood hits into a fielder's choice 6-4. No, not pinch run and carry. Um, he was courtesy runner for the catcher. All right, here comes Ben Hayen. Ben Hayen. He's 0 for 1 today. Hood gets his lead. Shot center field. This one is playable. Center fielder's camping under it. Patterson will make that play. Second out of the inning. Here comes Goodwin, hitting 238 going into today's game. Comets are picking up a run each inning. They want to keep that trend. Kalarick on deck. Runner takes off, shot, left field. Left fielder over tracking it, dives, can't make the play, gets past him. One run's going to come home on the play. Throw comes into third. That ball should have been caught. Left fielder had trouble tracking it. Another run comes in for the Comets. That's going to bring up Kalarick for his second at bat of the day. He took a walk his first at bat. They're calling it a double. They're scoring it a double, so it will go into the books as a double. Ball up top, 1-0. Two outs here in the inning. Strike right there, 1-1. Kalarick's done a solid job defensively over at third. Kearney on deck. Swing and a miss, strike two. O'Donnell looks in. Two outs here in the inning, wanting to get this last one and get out of it. Popped up, out of play. Ball lands on the street. One, two, count. O'Donnell looks in. He's got the call. Kalarick pops it up, short center field. Shortstop runs back, makes a play. That's an out. That'll end the inning. Comets get a couple more. 5-0 here, going to the bottom of the third. Bottom of the third. Monterey Molly hitting up those Comets emojis. Due up is going to be 7, 8, 9. Kehoe, Patterson, and White. Kehoe, Patterson, and White. The clouds have cleared off here, and blue skies starting to come out. Semi-cloudy day, a little bit of sun coming out of the field. Bolster getting his warm-ups. Don't forget, later on today, we are going to be doing some football action and also the Orioles game. That'll be a lot of fun. A little bit of football action, a little bit of Orioles game here on your Saturday afternoon. First hitter is going to be coming up for your Vikings. Going to be number 23, Ryan Keogh. I played softball for years with his dad, Rick Keogh. I haven't seen him here yet today. He may be up in the stands. Just going to keep up. There's a lot of people here today watching today's game. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Good job, Dan.
Right-hander deals. Tapped foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Take a seat over there. Bolster looks around, says, nice job. Hit those emojis up, everybody, for the strikeout. You got it in there, members. Right-hander steps in. Number 22 in your lineup, that's Ian Patterson. Patterson hitting .222 with a slugging percentage of .368. It's his first at bat of the game here in the third. Bolster working through the lineup. Right-hander Bolster deals. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on the straight change. Out in front 0-2. Another straight change. Slow ground ball up the middle. Going to be a tough play for Dean. He gets him 6-3. Dean charges, unleashes the cannon rocket, and they get him at first just by a half a step. 2 outs here in the inning. Nice play by Dean. First at bat of the game for Justin White, hitting .222 in the year. He's tied for the team lead in hits with 8. On base percentage solid there as well. Strike right there, 1-1. Bolster's working quick. Ground ball over to short again. Dean up with it. Over to first. That's the end of the inning. Top of the fourth coming up, everybody. Top of the fourth coming up, everybody. Great to see so many friends in here. Sebastian the Crab, welcome in. Genie525. JD, Molly, Surfbum, Paul's in here this morning. So many others. We're glad you're here. Thank you for joining us. We'll be right back here in just a moment. All right, coming here, top of the fourth. Bolster's been pretty masterful through 3. 28 pitches, 24 total strikes, only 4 balls in there. Coming up is going to be Kearney, Dean, and Myler here in the top of the fourth. Welcome in the NASCAR driver, 132. Welcome in. Great avatar there. Tampa Bay fan. I love it. Hit that subscribe today if you haven't already. I'll do a bunch of Bucs games during NFL season. Mike Klemovich, our good friend, welcome in as well. Thank you for joining today. Anybody that's new, whether you're watching live or on the replay, hit that subscribe today. It is free of charge. We do Major League Baseball games. I broadcasted 178 baseball games last year. We do the NFL on this channel, broadcasted 110 NFL games. And if you like Disney content, we got that going every day here. We had a really good Superman short that I put up, which was really cool. Check that out. Put that up this morning. Here we go. O'Donnell's back on the hill. Kearney's in. Let's do it. Strike right there. First pitch to Kearney. O'Donnell from the set. Swing and a miss. Strike right there. O'Donnell looks in 0-2. He wants to get this ninth hitter to roll this top. Strike three, looking. Take a seat over there, O'Donnell says. First down of the inning. Here comes Dean. Dean today 1 for 2. He's got an RBI. First pitch, ball upstairs, 1-0. Space Mountain Dave is here. That's not an announcement. That's a public service warning. O'Donnell from the set quietly looks in. Here's the pitch. Shot, center field. Center fielder driving him back toward the track of the wall. He'll make the play just shy of the center field wall. That ball was hit well, just missed it. You live in Catonsville, Maryland. Nice, NASCAR driver. Is this your first time on my channel? That ball was shot, driven hard, just not enough. Going to bring up Myler. Myler today 0 for 2 as well. Made a couple of nice job over at second base. O'Donnell at the soft set, deals. Curveball tapped over to third, foul. Two outs here in the inning. O'Donnell looking to make a quick fourth inning. No, okay. Welcome back in. I just like your avatar. I won't forget you the next time. That's for sure, NASCAR. There's a foul ball and a strike. 0-2 count with 2 outs. O'Donnell comes to his set. 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 up top. Blows him down. Says, take a seat over there, son. O'Donnell walks off. Keeps his team in. That's a quick inning by O'Donnell. We're going to go to the bottom of the fourth. And coming up this inning will be the top of the order. Lambert, Harkla Road, and Gregory. O'Donnell, if somebody gets on. Bolster's going to make his way back out to the mound. Bottom of 4 coming up. Sun breaking through, starting to come out here all over. Comets defense remains the same for this inning. No changes. Oh, thank you, JD, for dropping that. I appreciate that. That Superman shirt was kind of fun to put together. O'Donnell, so far, 67 pitches, 45 strikes through 4. Don't forget, later today, I'm broadcasting the UFL football game. That'll be at the 12:30 time frame. 4:30 time frame. The Orioles are going live, 4:05 actually, to be exact. We'll be doing the Orioles game today. That will be facing Kansas City. I believe it's 4:05. I think it's a mid-afternoon game. Regardless of whether the Orioles play, we're doing it tonight. So, football and baseball today on the channel. Warm-up's just about done. O'Donnell's going to take it down. He does. Here comes Lambert. He's 0 for 1 today. Man, this sun feels nice and warm today. Might be in the 40s, but it feels much warmer. 7-10. Thank you, Tina Marie. Welcome in. Line drive, shot, base hit. There's the first hit of the game for Lambert over there. Nice rocket shot on that one. Hats off to Bolster, going perfect through 3. Looking to get something going here. Arkleford coming up to start the shortstop. Lambert gets his lead. Swing, popped up, short left field. Van Hayen come flying in. He's on the line, going to make the play. Lambert retreats to first, 1 away. That's going to bring up the number 3 hitter in the lineup, Gregory. Gregory, your starting third baseman for the Vikings. Steps in, taps the plate, twirls the bat once he's ready to go. Lambert gets his lead at first. Throw over to first, he's back. Lambert leads the team in steals for the Vikings with 6. Strike, first pitch right there. Right-hander Bolster looks in, looks to runner back, comes to his set. Lambert gets his lead. Pie ball, left field again, short left field. Van Hayen doesn't see it. It's going to drop. It's going to be a single. He couldn't find it in the sun. I'd have to say it was the sun. He lost it, but I didn't see a reaction out there that he lost it. I don't know if he just looked at it and assumed that the shortstop was going to get there, but it falls in. It'll be a single recorded. Runners on first and second now. And it'll bring up O'Donnell, today's starting pitcher and the cleanup hitter for the Vikes. Ground ball tapped, foul, 0-1. Bolster rubs the new ball down. He's waiting on it. From the set, looks the runners back. Both of them get their lead. Throw to second. Timing play. Over to Dean. He's back in there. Good movement by Myler. He's backing up the play. Center fielder was coming in as well. Kearney. Good defensive approach all the way around for the Comets. Here's the pitch. Ground ball tap, foul again. 0-2. Your current count, 0-2. Right-hander steps back in. Taps the plate. He's ready to go. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 away here in the 4th. Ball up top. +30 people watching right now. If you're liking what we're doing, hit that thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you're liking what we're doing. Give these kids a little bit of love in the chat. Curveball inside, just misses. Didn't miss by much. Fred O'Malley, good morning. Let these kids show you're loving the game. Give us a like. Give us a thumbs up in the chat right now for these athletes out here on a Saturday morning. You know they all wanted to be in bed if they had a choice, but they're out here coming ready to play. Swing and a miss. O'Donnell goes down on a spinner. That ball was spitting spins. 2 outs here in the inning. Take a seat over there, son. Got the strikeout emoji, members. Got the strikeout. Hit it up, hit it up. Y'all got to get on that stuff. That's your job in the chat. Hit it up. O'Donnell deals. Left-handed hitting first baseman coming in now. McCartan, 0 for 1, takes a strike, first pitch. Bolster looks in. Curveball hit hard over to Dean. Up clean, flips to second. They'll get the force out. 6-4. That'll end the inning. Couple of hits. Bolster holds them off. We're going to the top of 5 on the channel. Top of 5 on the channel. Having a good day here today. Hope you're having a good day wherever you're at. We'll be right back with more Comets baseball, and the Comets coming to hit in just a minute.
You're tuned in to the Pete McDevitt YouTube stream. Pete's calling the game live and in real time. Join the large and active community of fans in our family-friendly chat room, hosted by some of the best moderators in the business. Whether it's America's pastime baseball, a battle on the gridiron, or an NHL hockey game, you'll find the best sports commentary on YouTube is right here at the Pete McDevitt Show. Thank you so much for being a part of it.
All right, O'Donnell's making his way back out to the mound. We're going top 5 right here. Anybody new in here for the first time ever on the channel? Anybody new? First time ever on the channel. We're going to have a pitching change, actually. Correction, pitching change. As number 7 for your Vikings is going to make his way in there. And that will be Mikey Lambert. Mikey Lambert going to make his way to the hill. Nice job by O'Donnell. Let me look at his final stats for today. O'Donnell, 4 inning pitch, 6 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned, 2 walks, 2 Ks, 68 pitches, 46 strikes. He faced 20 batters. Is that right, Rinser? Tough to find, huh? NASCAR likes the Orioles and the Ravens. Awesome. Love it. Bolster's going to lead it off. It's going to be 3, 4, 5 in the lineup. Bolster, Lauer, and Hood, your DH. Bolster, Lauer, and Hood. Lambert's almost done his warm-ups. All right, Bolster steps in. Kickoff plays are a challenge, huh? All right, Bolster's ready to go. I'll give you a defensive alignment update in just a minute. This pitch comes in way high. That's a ball. We're off and running. Bolster today 1 for 1 with a run score and a walk. Hit him! Jesse James him in the back. He'll take his base. Defensive alignment's going to be Kehoe, O'Donnell, and White around the outfield. Kehoe, O'Donnell, and White. In the infield, it's going to remain exactly the same all the way around. Lauer stepping in. Bolster runs down to first, says, I'm not wiping it off. Hello, Annette. Good morning. Bolster gets his lead. Up top for a ball. Hood on deck. Throw to first. They got Bolster picked off. Throw down to second. Bolster is tagged out. That score will go down as 1-3-6. 1-3-6. Bolster picked off. 1 out here in the inning. Lambert will go back to the full windup. Cap straight in front of the mound. Lambert over, fields his position, throws to first. It's high. Save! Lauer beats it out. That's going to go down as an infield hit. Infield hit for Lauer. Courtesy runner coming for the catcher is going to be McDevitt. Lauer hit that Baltimore chop a mile high. Hustled it down the line. Looks like it was hit 400 feet, even though it was hit 4. Registers as a single and raises his average for Lauer again. Line drive by Hood. Off the glove of the third baseman. The left field going to be a base hit. Hood's on fire today. He's 2 for 2. Or correction, 2 for 3. Nice job by Hood. Runners at first and second. That's going to bring up Benyea. Devin today, 0 for 2 on the day, looking for his first knock of the day. Benyea coming into the game was hitting .357. Runners, Hood and McDevitt get their lead. Ball up top. Runners get their lead. Here's the pitch. Line drive hit hard over right field. Base hit for Benyea. Coming around third is McDevitt. He's going to come flying home. Play coming at the plate is going to be there. He slides it head first, safe. Runner takes off to second. He's safe. Runner comes in from third. He's safe. On the play, the Comets steal 2 runs. RBI single for Benyea. Takes second on the throw. He'll get 2 on the play. Comets put 2 more on the board. Here comes your starting right fielder, Braden Goodwin. Yeah, members, hit up your comment emojis if you'd like. Swing up top. This is that one. Goodwin today, 2 for 2 with a run scored and 2 RBIs. Ball up top, 1-1. Comets chalking up some runs each inning. Goodwin hits a shot out to left. That's playable in the sun. Goes over the left fielder's head. Boy, that was lackadaisical on that one. Comes in. I'm not sure what happened out there. It's going to go down as an RBI double. That sun must be in his eyes. It's the only answer that I can have for his frustration out there. He can't see a thing. It looks like he's saying he just notioned over to the fans, I can't see a thing. So that's a tough one out there for Keogh when the sun's in his eyes and he can't see it. Can't read it off the bat out there is what we're hearing from the fielders right here. Ground ball over to short. Up with it clean. Over to first. That's an out. Kolarek is out. So the Comets starting left fielder, Benyea, is here right near me. And he just said, you cannot read the ball off the bat at all in left field. So tough one for the left fielders, both Keogh for the Vikings and Benyea for the Comets. Anything out there is going to be trouble. You can see it. Ball down low to Kearney. Was not a case that the left fielder was lackadaisical. I want to correct myself and say, hey, he couldn't see it. Ball up top, 2-0. 2 outs here in the inning. Vikings looking to get out of this one. Kind of explains the minimal reaction to where it was. Ball comes in, catches it, 2-1. 2-1. Kearney's still looking for his first hit of the year. Strike right there on the side. Spitter. That's nice. Spinning that ball nice. Lambert back out to the hill. From the stretch position, looks in. Swing and a miss, strike three, and he goes down swinging. The catcher takes it on the tip. Kearney can't find it. That's a tough one. Nice job by the Comets as they put up a couple. We're going to the bottom of the fifth here on the channel. It's time to stretch it out a little bit, everybody. We always stretch it out a little bit. I can't do John Denver, but I can do this. All right, welcome back in. Irvin's going to lead it off. Irvin, Kehoe, and Patterson. Irvin, Kehoe, and Patterson in the inning. Bolster still back out on the hill. Bottom of the fifth. Hope you're enjoying today's game. Hit that subscribe if you're new. It's free to do, and it helps us out. Really mean a lot to me today. You can catch us again in the future. Check swing, first pitch. That's a strike. Today's starting catcher is 0 for 1 today. Fly ball, right center field. Going to be trouble. It's up in that gap way. And it's going to go all the way to the wall. Bangs off the wall. Irvin up hard into second with a stand-up double. Lead off the inning with a shot. I'm telling you, right center here at Comet Park. That thing plays like a tornado, and that ball just takes off. That's going to bring up Kehoe. Kehoe today, 0 for 1. From the set, Bolster looks in. Ground ball tapped over to third. Up cleanly is Kalarick over to first. Got him, 5-3. Runner holds. One away. Make sure you've hit that like on today's video. We try to get as many likes as we can. Again, these athletes from both teams will go back and take a look at it a little later to see what's going on with it. That's going to bring up Ian Patterson going into the game, hitting .222 with an OBP of 364. Takes the first pitch high for a strike. Patterson 0 for 1 today. Right-hander steps in, taps the plate, got himself together. Bolster working from a rapid position from the stretch. Strike right there, 1-1. Fouls that one straight back in your living room. Debbie Bernfeld made the play on that one. She dove from her sofa to grab it. One ball, 2 strikes. Runner gets his lead. Shortstop playing with him over there. Ball in the dirt. Nice block by Lauer. 1-2.
Well done, well done.
Right-hander Bolster from the set. Looks in for the side. Comes to the set with the pause. Here's the pitch. Ground ball hit hard over to Dean. Up with it. Going to third. Going to the runner. They get him. The out is going to go 6-5. 6-5 on the runner. trying to advance. Fielder's choice. Patterson safe at first, 2 away in the inning. It's going to bring up Justin White. White hitting .222 in the year. 9th hitter in the lineup. First pitch, strike. Bolster's working. Got solid numbers today. Good to see you, Michael Johnson. Glad you're here with us. Popped up in the infield. First baseman's calling it. And that'll be the play. Armentis makes the play. We're going to the end of 5. End of 5. Go to the 6, everybody. Heading over to the 6th inning. We'll be right back. Comets coming to hit here. All right, coming back in here in the top of the 6th. Comets pitcher through 5. 48 pitches, 40 strikes through 5. Lambert's still on the hill for your Vikings. Comets are going to be at the top of the order. Dean, Myler, and Bolster. Let me up. We got 40-plus people in here watching right now. Help me out. Everybody, 40-plus of you right now. Put your location of where you're watching from into the lineup. The athletes love to look and go back. I've been told this by multiple athletes. They like to go back and see where everybody's watching this game from. So just put your state or your country into the chat. I would really appreciate it. Let them see it because they will. The boys will go back and take a look and see where everybody's watching from. They get a good kick out of that for the game. Here comes Dean. He's coming up for his 3rd at bat of the game. Dean today 1 for 3 with an RBI. South Florida in the chat. New York in the chat. Dean steps in, taps the plate. He's ready to go here. Hamilton City, California in the chat. Central Maryland in the chat. Popped up, first pitch, swinging down the first base line, out of play. First baseman cruises over. He'll make the play just shy of the out-of-bounds marker. Nice play over there by the Vikings first baseman. East Central Florida in the house. Come on, y'all. It's only 5 people doing it. There's 40-plus people watching. Help me out today. Louisiana in the house. One time, give me a little help. Popped out over there. McCartan made a nice play down there over for the Vikings. Lambert pitches. Myler's up there. Curveball up top for a ball. Myler drives it to the right center field gap. That's going to be trouble. That's the one place to go. Hustling for 2. Here comes the throw. He's safe at second with a double. One out double for Myler. That's going to bring up Bolster. Curveball gets away from the catcher. He pounces on it. None are not going, not advancing. Some people in the chat. We can only get 5, 6 people to put where they're watching from. Tough day at the ballpark for me. I guess I got to get better as a broadcaster to get some help. Pitch comes in. That's a strike to Bolster. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away. Lauer on deck. Ball up top, takes it 2-1. Lambert at the set, kicks and deals. Fouls that one straight back. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the 6th. Ground ball hit hard over to short. Up clean, over to first. 6-3 on your scorebook. Harklemore over to McCartan. 2 outs here. Runner advances to third on the play. Brandy, hello. Thank you for joining. You're in center field. Well, you got to wave to me from out there. On the mound. There's the pitch. In the dirt. Gets away from the catcher. Runner's going to advance. Coming home. He's going to easily score the wild pitch. Comets put another one on the board. O'Connell, welcome in. Good to see you. Comets go up 9-0. Lauer takes a ball inside. Hood on deck. Lauer today, 2 for 3 with an RBI. Strike up top, 2-1. Well, thank you, Brady. I appreciate that. Guy looks too comfortable in that chair. He needs to be getting up, pacing a little bit. I don't know why he's not pacing. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ball inside in the dirt, 3-2. It is a beautiful sky today. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss up top. Lauer goes down. Not the pitch he wanted to get. Comets going to need to pick up their catcher. Going to the bottom of the 6th here. Bottom of the 6th. Lambert, Harklerode, and Gregory due up. Lambert, Harklerode, and Gregory. Jason Thibodeau gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Jason. O'Connell, T. Michelle, Lori P., Nathan, and Phantasmic Chronicles all gifted a membership. Everybody give Jason some love in the chat. I can't do that because I'm on Preston's phone. Help me out if you wouldn't mind. Jason Thibodeau, a huge supporter of this channel. Huge supporter of the channel. Lambert, Harklerode, and Gregory lead off. 1, 2, 3 facing Bolster. Bolster coming in here to this inning has thrown 48 pitches for 40 strikes. He's only faced 18 batters. Lauer's back out there. Comets facing their warm-ups. Don't forget, I'll be live at 12:30 later on this afternoon doing the USFL football game, a UFL football game. That'll be a fun game. It's going to be a good one, too, I think. If you haven't watched that new United Football League, the quality of the football is actually really solid. Much better now that they've combined the leagues, and very competitive, and the fan bases have been solid. They had 40-plus thousand people at the St. Louis game last week. So hit us up for later today. Come back and hang out with us. Lambert from last inning, Soto. Lambert, 29 pitches, 17 strikes for the Vikings. for his 2 innings in. Here goes Bolster. He's ready to go. Ground ball hit over to third. Kalarick stabs at it. Throws to first. Safe. Pulled him off the bag. Pulled him off the bag. Safe at first. Great stab by Kalarick just to get the glove on the ball, but pulled him off the bag on the throw. Safe at first on the single. That's going to bring up Logan Harklerode. Logan Harklerode hitting .294 on the year going into today with a .368 on-base percentage. Thank you again to Jason Thibodeau. Huge support of the channel. Extremely gracious. It helps cover the cost of what we do here. I think I'm going to take Preston to McDonald's after I leave here. Maybe I can talk him into it. Ball up top. Actually, he probably won't want McDonald's. Throw down to first. Lauer taking a look at him, but not there. Maybe I can talk him into Wendy's or something. Something good this morning. Had Arby's yesterday. That was really good. Haven't had a gyro in a long time. Swing and a miss. Way out in front. 2-1. Nathan is back in house. John Bray, what's up? First time viewer. Awesome job. Comets and Pete. Thank you, John. Hit that subscribe today, John. I really appreciate it. What team you watching for? Down to first again. He's in there. What team you on today, John? You're not the John Bray that grew up on Beaumont Avenue, are you? Holster looks over to the right. Runner takes off. Ground ball hit hard up the middle. Dean not going to have time. He bobbles it. E6. Not going to have time. Not going to have time to do anything with it. Safe over at first. Tough error there for the shortstop. First one of the year. First one of the year. Runners on first and second. It's going to bring up number 17, Cade Gregory. Cade Gregory coming up. Gregory today is 1 for 2. 1 for 2. Yes, we're building up the soldiers on this channel. Oh, what's up, buddy? I was wondering if that was you. Good to see you. Hit the subscribe for me. John Bray and I grew up as one of my best friends growing up through my younger years. So everybody welcome in John, one of my oldest friends. Ball. He knows where a lot of the skeletons lie. So we need to keep him happy. So he's not letting anybody know anything. 2 balls, no strikes. Ball up top. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 3-0 count on the hitter. Bolster working through it. Comets do not have anybody warming at this point. Strike in there. Takes a little off to pop the nut in there. Right-hander Bolster at the top of his set. Looks in for the call. He's got it. Runners take their leads. Here we go. Check swing. 3-2 brings it full. Bolster wants to try to find something here to get an out. Nobody out here in the 6th. Bottom of the 6th. A reminder, Lansdowne is a home team, even though we're at Comet Park today. Oh, just misses up top. Bolster surprised he didn't get the call. Bases are now gassed with Vikings. There's a Viking everywhere. That's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, Matt O'Donnell. O'Donnell's had a solid year leading these Vikings, hitting .421 with a slugging percentage of .737, leading the team in hits with 8 and RBIs with 7. If you're a Viking fan, this is the guy you want at the plate. Bolster kicks and fires. Ball outside, 1-0. Bolster's cadence looks a little off. He's quicker on his rhythm this inning. Swing and a miss out in front. Bolster's kept O'Donnell off pace with a lot of straight changes today. Nobody out here. 1-1 count. 6th inning. Rumble hit hard up the middle. Dean's got this one. Flips it to second to Myler for 1. Back to first. Double play. 6-4-3. Comets turn it. Dean to Myler. Over to our menace. O'Donnell gets the run in. He won't get credit for the RBI, but he gets the run in. 2 outs in the inning. 9-1 Comets. Wiltshire steps in, throws it. Big swing and a miss. Strike right there by McCartan, the starting first baseman. 9-1 game now. Pitch comes in, line drive, foul. Rip that one down the first base line. Does a 10-0 score end the game? I'm sure there's a 10-run rule, yeah. Right now that won't apply because we're going to the 7th regardless. Swing and a miss. Gets away from him. Catcher's got to pounce on it. They got to throw to first. They don't get him. Great backup by Myler, the second baseman. Myler hustling down the bag behind the play with a great defensive play. Coach going to go out and talk to Bolster. Run does not come in. The runner did not try to advance from third. Infield collapses in. Coach is talking things over with his pitcher and his infield. Coming up for the Vikings is going to be Irvin, the catcher. He's 1 for 2 today. Coach has said his piece. We're ready to go. Two outs here in the inning. Still a 9-1 game. Pitch ball blocked by Lauer. Keeps it in front of him. Strike right there. 1-1. Bolster throws. Ground ball hit hard over to third. Kolarik's got it. Going to go the short way to get it at second. That'll end the inning. We're going to the top of the 7th here. See where we're at in the lineup here. It's going to be Armenis, Ben Hayen, and Goodwin. Actually, correction, Hood. Hood will lead it off, the designated hitter. He's hitting for Armenis. Hood, Ben Hayen, and Goodwin coming up here. I want to take a moment to thank all of the moderators of the channel. We greatly appreciate all your support today. Thank you, Paul, for running the thing here. Lambert's still out on the hill. He's just about done warming up. Hood's ready to lead it off. 40+ good people watching today. Appreciate everybody being here. First pitch to Hood. That's a strike. Pitch comes in just a hair high, 1-1. Again, don't forget at 12:30 today we will be rocking the football game. We're excited about that. Fouls that one straight back. I tell you what, this high sun today that we've got going, this high morning sun, it's not very warm out here. It's still in the 40s, up mid 50s that way. But it is tough to see. It is a bright sun. Ball upstairs, 2-2. Comets have 7 deep on their bench. We'll see if they use anybody here in the last inning to pinch hit. Ball in the dirt, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Hood goes down swinging. First out of the inning. Here comes Ben Hayen. Left-handed stick in there, right-handed pitcher. Lambert still on the mound. Working rapid. He's ready to go from the full windup. Goodwin on deck. Followed by Kalarick if the Comets get somebody on. Ball in the dirt, kicks away. Two balls, one strike. Lambert rocks and deals. Ball upstairs. 3-1. Ground ball hit hard over to the 4-hole. Up clean. Over to first. 4-3 on your scorecard. Patterson to McCartan. That's an out. 2 outs here in the inning. Goodwin making his way up. Goodwin today, 3 for 3 with a run scored, 3 RBIs. He has been en fuego, on fire. Fly ball center field, playable and trackable. Coast over is O'Donnell. He'll make the play. Comets done in the 7th. We're going to the bottom of. Lansdowne with 3 outs to go to try to put some runs on this board. All right, looks like Bolster will go out to the mound to go for the complete game win today. Defensively, no changes for the Comets that I see. Next, let's talk about next week's games, everybody, real quick, as the boys are warming up here. Take me just a second to get to this. Next week's games. All right, let's talk about 4/22. Next week, the Comets play Sparrows Point on the 22nd. On the 24th next week, they got Lock Raven. And on the 26th, they got Hereford. I believe that's a Monday, Wednesday, Friday game schedule. So Comets with 3 games next week. We hope that you will hit the subscribe if you haven't already and join back in. Tell your friends, tell your people you know, hey, all about it. Come over here, watch Comets baseball along with the Orioles tonight. I'll be doing the Orioles tonight at 7 o'clock. So Orioles in Kansas City live right on the channel. Ryan Keough is going to lead it off here in the 7th. Keough today 0 for 2. All right, Bolster up to the top of the hill. He's ready to go. Here we go. 7th inning, off and running. Line drive hit hard over to second. Myler up clean. One hopper. Ian Patterson now making his way to the plate. Patterson 0 for 2 today. Bottom 3 in the Lansdowne lineup. 0 for 6, 0 for 7 today. First pitch comes in. That's a strike. Ball upstairs, 1-1. Popped up. Straight up. It's in play. Bolster over. Everybody over. Lauer over. Lauer makes the catch. Almost runs into Bolster and Kalarick. Almost collided right there, but they made the play down the third base line. 2 outs. That's going to bring up White. Two outs here in the inning. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Ground ball, tap, foul. Vikings down to their last strike. You can join us Monday next week, 4 o'clock. All games at 4 o'clock. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Sparrows Point, Lock Raven, and Hereford on the schedule. Strike right there to end the game. Bolster strikes out the last batter looking. Let's go over your final numbers for today. Comets going to win the game 9-2. 9 runs, 11 hits, 1 error for the Comets. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error for Lansdowne. Bolster will get the win. O'Donnell will get the loss. For the Vikings, Lambert was 2 for 3. Irvin was 1 for 3 on today's game. For your Comets today, Dean 1 for 4, Myler 1 for 4, Bolster 1 for 2, Lauer 2 for 4, Hood 2 for 4, Goodwin 3 for 4, Ben Hayen 1 for 4. Comets with 11 hits, 9 runs, 7 RBIs, 2 walks, 5 Ks. Great Comet win. Again, join us back Monday. That's our next Comets game. We thank you, everybody, for being here today. We'll see you in about a half an hour, 45 minutes, watching some UFL football. Come back and join me, everybody.